Welcome to Up All Night with the Cool Story Show. This is an adult-themed podcast where we talk girls, we talk sex, we talk relationships, we talk dirty, and we do not hold back. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's stay up all night.
Hey, welcome to Up All Night. This time we are going to talk first kisses.
Ooh la la.
All right, gentlemen, I want to hear the first time or any memorable time you can remember your first kiss.
I can remember my first kiss because it was actually very memorable. I kissed one girl once and only once, and it was pretty cool though. I was out in BC visiting some family friends on it's way out in the country. We're on a farm. It's sided by a really big lake. I was 15 or 16, probably 15. And there was this girl, I won't name her name, but she was this cute little blonde girl, and she was the daughter of one of the people we were staying with. And I was up there for a couple weeks, so they had a canoe. There's a big lake here in the middle of BC, so like, why not go canoeing? So me and her, we'd always been like very friendly and like very flirty, back and forth, whatever. And like, as far as that goes, when you're that age, like whatever that means. Anyway, we end up going out on the canoe. We paddle around for a while, whatever. We kind of go around this bend, so we're out of view from the farm. And there's like really nothing out there. We're in a lake in the middle of nowhere in BC. It's pretty cool. The sun's shining. We end up like laying in the middle of the canoe. She's kind of laying on my shoulder, and I'm thinking in my head, I was like, Aaron, kiss this girl right now. Kiss this girl right now. And then the other part of my brain is like, oh God, do I do it? And the other part of my brain's like, do it. And I actually almost didn't do it. And I thought of myself in the third person, like my friend
You
Andy.
transcended yourself.
But I thought of myself literally like I was in a movie or like the OC or something. And I was like, if I was a main character in a TV show right now and I'm floating on a canoe in the middle of a lake, I have to kiss this girl. And if I don't, I'm going to fuck everything up and I'm going to regret this forever. So I just turned and I kissed her. And she kissed me back, and we kind of made out a little bit, and that is my first kiss. And I never kissed her again after that because we ended up getting like parting ways, and I didn't really see her after that, and that was my first kiss. And it was pretty memorable.
How old are you, sir?
I was 15. I can't quite remember. I think I was 15. I was a young guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dave?
Tied to go.
Tied to go? Okay.
God.
The infamous tied to go.
Throwback.
God damn, this woman was so awesome. Go out on our date, went to see a movie, go out to the parking lot, and we're walking back to the car and kind of stand. I'm like, this is a pretty fun date. She's like, yeah, it was. We should do this again. She's like, yeah, we should, except you forgot something. And I was like, what's that? And she's like, this. And she just grabbed me, pulled me in, and fucking kissed me hardcore.
Did she dip you too?
No.
Did she hold your purse for
It
you?
was probably one of the most flattering things a girl's ever done. Is just been
question
like,
for you.
come here.
How old were you, Dave?
At that point, I was 21.
Holy fuck.
That was your first kiss?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, we've all seen the band picture of Dave.
Like Lenin Trotsky. Okay, my first kiss was I was in high school and I was really, really bad with girls in high school. I could talk to them, but just couldn't talk like in a straightforward "I like you" kind of a way. So I've been talking to this girl for a while, and like I only thought of her as like more of a friend, but I guess one of my other friends who actually conversely I was kind of interested in told me that she really liked me, and like I could kind of figure that out by myself. So we were talking on MSN Messenger, and I was just
I
like,
totally remember that.
yeah,
Throwback.
Yeah.
I was just like, so like, do you wanna date me? And she's like, oh my god, yeah, I've been waiting for you to ask this for like so long. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yes.
So like I put a little heart in my name, you know, on MSN Messenger with her name beside it. Just because that's what you do when you're dating someone. And it was my first girlfriend, and so but nothing really changed because we didn't really like hang out because we were just entering summer school, right? So we hung out once at her place. I went over and played some hockey with her and her sister. We watched a movie and we held hands, and so I was leaving her place, and like I saw my bus coming, and I was like, oh fuck, and I started to run for it, and I stopped and I turned around. and I gave her like this little smooch on the lips, just like a little kind of a peck, like no tongue really. It was just kissed her, and then I like turned around and booked it for my bus. So that was my first kiss ever.
That's pretty good.
I think I was 16 turning 17. In and around there.
Young lad like me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what gives you the like? What signals do you usually go for? Or what moments have you just been like, fuck it, I'm gonna kiss this girl?
I don't know. It's just like it's either you're gonna do it or you don't. Like
there's been a couple times where in my head I'm like, I fucking should just kiss this girl. But part of my brain at the same time is like, should I? Like, am I gonna fuck this up and fuck everything up and make it weird and awkward and wreck this? And then the other part of me is like, dude, just do it. And every time I think I've done it, it has worked out, which is not very many times, but it's always worked. And yeah, I don't know.
I haven't got shut down really ever trying to kiss a girl. I'd say only one time in my entire life when I went in to kiss a girl, it was a little bit weird. As a girl that I'd met that night at the club, and I can't really remember her name or anything, but like we were hanging out all night, and like at the end of the night I went in to kiss her. She kissed me back, but that was it. Like there was nothing there. So there's been a couple times though where like probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 times where like I could have kissed a girl, but I didn't, and like that's just one of those things that you regret, right? Like you always should if you're
Conversely, has there been a time when you're with a girl, like laying with her or whatever, and you're kind of going through that in your mind, like I should do this, and then before you like, I know we just heard this from Dave, but like before you come to that conclusion, she kisses you.
Yeah, that was actually gonna be my next little story. There is in high school again, this girl that I had been really flirty with for a long time. We'd always kind of been on the cusp of maybe dating, but like to be honest, she was way hotter than me. She was way more popular than me. She was way smarter than me. So like I was just like, well, I don't have a shot with this girl. So she came over to my place, and we were playing pool, and a couple of my other friends were coming over in like an hour or so, like that. So we're in the basement, and she sits on the pool table and kind of spreads her legs open to me and is like kind of in the way of my shot. And I was like, you're blocking my shot. And she's like, what are you gonna do about it? And I was like, so I just kind of awkwardly shot around her. So so my next shot, she did it again, and this time she basically just like grabbed me and kissed me, and she gave me like kind of like a little kiss, and after that I went crazy. It was like I just grabbed her and fucking mauled her and threw her on my couch, and like that was the first time I ever made out with a girl, and it was sweet.
A story kind of in the same vein as like I was kind of thinking the same thing. This happened sort of recently. You both know this girl. We'd all been out drinking and partying and like kind of having fun all night. And we all ended up back at Andy Spateri's place. Andy Spateri was drunk. He passed out. All our other friends were drunk. They all passed out. Me and this girl ended up on his couch together. I'm going to say up to this point, I didn't really like this girl. And by didn't really like her, I mean I just kind of hated her a lot. We were both drunk though. And we were kind of half watching a movie or whatever, and we were sort of sitting together and then like laying together and then like more laying together, and I made a comment. I was like, this is kind of getting a little snuggly. What's going on? And I really still didn't think, like I didn't like her very much at this point. Like not even friendly with this girl. And but you know, you're drunk and there's like a pretty girl laying on you, like, so I'm kind of thinking in my head, I'm like, should I kiss her? Am I really drunk and gonna make the wrong decision here and like be really fucking stupid? And I was sitting there, I'm like, I shouldn't do it. I don't like her. Like I shouldn't do it. And I'm like, but then I was like, no, I should do it. Like, yeah, I should. And then she kissed me, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I just went with it and I kissed her back. But yes.
What about things girls do when kissing that turns you off or just sucks?
Honestly, it's never happened to me. It's not like I've kissed like billions of girls, but it's never happened to me yet.
When a girl smokes and she kisses you right after that, then it sucks.
I have never kissed a smoker, actually.
I have. It's not the best. Sorry, ladies, but just after a girl's finished blowing you and she tries to kiss you, it's like, get away from me. Go have some Alka-Seltzer or something like that. Like, those are the only 2 times that I just don't really like being kissed.
I've had a couple scenarios where you've got girls that either don't know how to kiss or they just don't know what kissing is. Like imagine, you know how there's like a form to it and you go in and it's just like your kind of lips just touching, nothing more, but that's what they think it all is.
Been there.
Not me, really.
That drives me nuts.
Actually, there was a girl that didn't kiss very well. One time. It was pretty bad. I did it the one time, and I never did it again.
No, most of the girls I've kissed have been pretty on game, so.
I blame that one girl on a copious amount of wine, though.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Well, now you know our first time having a kiss, what we like, what we don't like. Dave Meyer can't speak. That's okay. He's laughing. Thank you for staying up all night with the Cool Story Show. As always, go check out all our other shit on YouTube and listen to us on iTunes to our main podcast.
That's right.
Dave, Aaron, and Andy, we're out. Enjoy your night, everyone.